Hello, let's continue with the questions. The first one is three unbiased coins are tossed together. Find the probability of getting all heads. When the three unbiased coin, that is, they are regular coins that are not tampered with in any way. When we toss a single coin, we can get a heads or a tail, both the chances being equal. Now, what are the possible outcomes when we throw three coins together? There are 8 possibilities as we have seen before. These are the 8 possibilities that come out. So total number of possible outcomes is 8. Now the first part is where there are all heads. All heads, in all these possible outcomes, which is the outcome where there are all heads? There is only one possible outcomes. Rest all have at least one tail. So the number of favorable outcome comes out to be 1 and the total number of possible outcomes are 8. So the probability of getting all heads is 1 by 8, that is 12.5%. Now 2 heads. In all these 8 possible outcomes, we have to see how many outcomes are there that have 2 heads. That will be the number of favorable outcomes that we need. 3 heads no, 2 heads yes, 2 heads yes, 1 head no, 2 heads yes, 1 head no, 1 head no, 0 head no. So there are 3 possible outcomes which are favorable, what we need, that is, which have 2 heads in them. So these are HHT, HTH and THH, which makes the number of favorable outcomes to be 3. So the probability of getting 2 heads is 3 by 8, that is 37.5%. Next is 1 head. How many outcomes are there that have 1 head? 1, 2 and 3. There are 3 outcomes that are favorable, that is, that have 1 head. So number of possible outcomes 8, number of favorable outcomes 3. So the probability of getting a single head is 3 by 8, that is 37.5%. At least 2 heads. At least means at least 2 heads. It can be more than 2 heads, but it cannot be less than 2 heads. That is, it can have 3 heads, but it cannot have 1 head or 0 head. So how many outcomes are there? At least. There are 4 such outcomes: HHT, HTH, THH and HHH. Now if we see other possible outcomes that have 1 or 0 heads, like this one has 1 head, this one has 1 head, this one has 1 head and this has 0 head. So there are these 4 possible outcomes that are favorable to us that have at least 2 heads. So the number of favorable outcome comes to be 4 and total possible are still 8. So the probability is 1 by 2, that is 50% chances are there of getting at least 2 heads. Next question is, tickets numbered from 1 to 20 are mixed together and then a ticket is drawn at random. What does it mean? That 1 to 20, there are tickets that are 1, 2, 3 and so on till 20 that are mixed together and are drawn at random. That is, we pick out at random. What is the probability that the ticket has a number which is a multiple of 3 or 7? Now, or means we will include the multiples of 3 and multiples of 7. Okay. So, now we have to see from number 1 to 20 how many multiples of 3 and how many multiples of 7 are there. So, the multiple of 3 from 1 to 20 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 and 18. And the multiple of 7 from 1 to 20 are 7 and 14. If we see these two sets, that is the set of multiple of 3 and the set of multiple of 7, we see that there is no common integer in between them. There is no common ticket number in between them. So we can just simply calculate the total. That is, what are the favorable outcomes that are there? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 7 and 14. So there are these favorable outcomes that if drawn give us the multiple of 3 or 7. What is the total number of possible outcomes? Total number of possible outcomes are 20. So 8 is the number of favorable outcomes and 20 are the total number of possible outcomes. How 20? There are 20 tickets from 1 to 20. So we can draw any of these tickets. So the number of total possible outcomes is 20. So the probability comes out to be 8 by 20. Cancelling with the 4, we get 2 by 5. And so the probability is 40%. Now, pack of cards. We have seen the questions based on the coin and dice. Now, we will see pack of cards. We all know a single pack of cards has 52 cards. Total there are 52 cards and there are 4 suits. What does it mean? In these 52 cards, you will see that 50% are red and 50% are black. That is, there are 26 red cards and 26 black cards. Now, these 26 red cards are further divided into hearts and diamonds. That is, 26 red cards, in between 13 have heart symbol on them and 13 have diamond symbol on them. And 26 black cards, 13 spade and 13 club. That is, 13 cards have spade and 13 have clubs. Now it means a red heart. There is always a heart that is in red color, diamond red color, spade black color and club also black color. There are 4 suits. These heart, diamond, spade and club are known as suits. 13 cards of each suit, which makes 26 red and 26 black. That is, total number of 52 cards are there. Now, these 13 cards in all the suits have something similar. Every suit has king, queen and jack. That is K, Q and J. Next, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and ace. A. Okay. So, in these 13 cards, these are 3 cards that have faces. That is, faces are drawn in them. So, we call it face cards. In each suit, there are 3 face cards. So, 3 face cards per suit. Now, total there are 4 suits. And so, how many face cards will be there? 4 into 3. That is 12 face cards in a pack of 52 cards. So 12 face cards in the pack of 52 cards.